Hello guys! Welcome in my knitting cave. This one is going to be a long one. Have a tea and your needles. You will need them. I forgot to mention that this is episode 9. And to be more precise, it is Knitting I Love podcast. My name is Barbara. I'm a Polish girl who lives in Ireland. That's all you need to know. And this video is about knitting, and I'll be sending some thank yous to people. We will have in the jar section, but I presume before in the jar section I'll do a giveaway section. Then what's on my needles, what's off my needles, and lovely things, which basically means how come I didn't knit more. That's that. Okay, I hope you forgive me as usual because I'm wearing a hat, otherwise I feel naked. But second of all, it's cold, that's why it's a knitting cave. And this is my spring snood coal. I call it snood. Yeah, and this is, I think, purple pink mix. I call it that way. So those two cozy stuff for me. And eventually, because who am I if I don't have a tea with me? And I have a tea in that lovely flower cup. I got it lately. And where? I'm going to tell you soon. That's the tea with stars. Yummy. First of all, I would want to thank people who are here with me now, watching me. Yeah, those one, they're on Instagram and saying hello every day to me. That's really cool too. I feel special. Yeah, Ravelry messages, thank you so much. Then second of all, I would want to thank you all those who took me under their wing and showed me what they're doing during their normal day, for some would say. And that's an owner of John Hanley who makes fabrics, and more about that I will make a special video for you to show if you're interested. Other than that, more at the end. I would like to thank Beata for letting me to see her nest with all the yarns, and I was able to dive into it. Yeah, I'm so happy about that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about Hedgehog Fibres and Cork, people. Yes. But more about that in the end of the video too. Then I would want to mention a few podcasters who mentioned me, and that was so sweet and cute. Well, Kristen from YARNGASM mentioned me because I sent her a gift. I had to. People, come on, you know, she had to get it. She has a giveaway. Well, she has a cowl, but you can win one set, like big set. So go and check that out. I think she mentioned me on the 185th episode, so go and check it and listen to it, because she'll say something more. Another amazing surprise, Jodie, Tracy from Grocery Girls. Oh, they mentioned me and they mentioned my white teeth. And well, let's face it, my sister works in Limerick as a dentist assistant. So, hello, they have to be perfect. Now, my winner, who also has a podcast, CROCHET.KNIT, mentioned me. I will put all the links down in my show notes if you're interested to look. And I think if I haven't mentioned, I'll mention now. Little Bobbin Knits also received my gift. So yeah, check her out. She also includes Flower Power Collection Big Set to one of her giveaways or cowls. Check it out. Cheers! Ooh, I almost forgot about Gabrielle from Once Upon a CORGI. It's a breed, and she has 2 dogs, and they're cutie. I don't know how she managed, but she is exactly a parent. She could focus on 2 things at the same time. And she mentioned, and she said that she loves my flower bar collection. So yeah, I will include her into the jar in a sec. But thank you for mentioning me. Let's do it a different way. Okay, so let's go and talk about giveaways because, well, it's cool to get stuff. So now I want you to remind, I have sweets. Well, I call them sweets because they're tiny, they're cute, they're like sweets. So one of these you can win, take part on Ravelry. You need to tell me, are you 10 plus, 20 plus, 30 plus, 40 plus, 50 plus, 60 plus, 70, 80 plus, 90 plus, and if I have 100 plus, oh, you're going to get that for free. So yeah, so this is the one. And this is for Instagram. So yeah, go and share a photo over there. Yeah, and this is this is my collection, the one that I'm missing so it's special and it's the one in a kind. And now, I normally won't do updates during my podcast, but this is a special day. This is my birthday and I'm lunching. Anyway, I come up with a new color, which I called Café Chocolate. Whichever you want. Both delicious. So how does it look like? You saw already a coaster, 2 tags. Now, DPN and for circular needles. So yeah, so as I mentioned, under the last episode, episode 8, and under this episode, episode 9, just put a comment, anything you want, be nice, and you may win this big set. Because it's my birthday, yeah! And I'm going to skip to the part because someone gave me something to share it with you. And it was just amazing. And I'll tell you more. So now guess who gave us such a lovely prize? I'll show you a hint. Ooh. Hint, hint. Ooh. Ooh. And to be honest, when Vanna was picking it up, her lovely yarn, I turned around because I couldn't watch. And she picked something like that for you guys. And it is just perfect because, like I said, it's my birthday and this is birthday cake. So I can share with you a birthday cake. And to be honest, I bought a lot and I'll show you in the end. But she gave me not 1, but 2. I'm not sure it's the one for me and the one for my viewer, or should I give 2? But it is beautiful, guys. You need to, oh, it is Merino singles. Where's this? And it's, oh, I always wanted to do that because all of you there podcasters, they always put that thing. It's like a cake in front of my mouth and I can't eat it. But it's basically, this is birthday cake. This is just such a birthday cake. Right, I'm going to share with you with my birthday cake. This is what I got for a giveaway from Hedgehog Fibres. And I would like to have a bite of it. I hope you're not going to shoot me. So I'm going to give 1 skein and my big set of Flower Power collection. Think about this. I will pack it nicely. I put it into foil. That'll be the big set. I'll put my label, my writing lovely over it, obviously. And Hedgehog Fibres, my birthday cake. So leave a comment down below under the episode 8 and under this episode 9. I don't know, just let me know what you like to drink when you're knitting. Do you like chocolate? I would like cafe latte and chocolate. That's why I used cafe and chocolate, because it looks like cafe latte with the chocolate. Yeah, but I wouldn't mind cafe latte, chocolate and birthday cake today. I wouldn't. Yay! So I'm so happy that I can share a birthday cake with you. And it's just amazing. It's just meant to be. Thank you so much, Beata, for giving back to our podcast and my viewers. I hope someone is going to be delighted with it. I will announce the winner in the next episode. Why not? Because you're here, you're now. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment down below. More to come. Something like my hat. Who would know I like purple? Oi, my baby. So now time has come for, okay, so section in the jar. Who do I have in the jar? Okay, what's in the jar idea? The idea is that I would love to give all the people who are up there and I can listen to and their share, their knitting, their knowledge, everything about crafts, to give my piece to them. Well, my piece. To give them something as a thank you. And unfortunately, I haven't won Lotto yet. I figure out that I'll put them into the jar, nominate them, put them into the jar, and once per month I will draw a winner. So who do I have in the jar? You can check on our Ravelry group, which is knittingILove. You can join. Welcome. We're nice people. And you can nominate your own one. It can be a podcaster on YouTube or audio. I haven't audio podcaster too. I haven't watched, but Maria from Stitched in Sweden mentions too, and I'm going to watch. So yeah, but so I know. Write it down over there, and I will listen to them and add as fast as I can. You also can nominate someone. Check who's here, and I'm going to add now more. To be honest, I haven't counted. Did I draw someone this month or not? But it's my birthday and I want to share things with you, so what the heck. So now let's start with Bakery Bears, because I forgot about you last time. And this is Kay and Dan, and they're hilarious. They're both hilarious. Both of you are hilarious. Although their podcast takes 2 hours, but no worries, like Mina said, you can definitely speed it up. If you're watching them on computer, that's even more fun. Yeah, so definitely if you haven't seen them, you need to check them out. They're so cool. So guys, I'm nominating you. Boom, boom. I should have some drums or something. And you're ending up in my jar. Yay! Next one. I also forgot about someone who actually spoke to me on YouTube for the first time, and that's Studio Knit. And that's Kristen. And if you're looking for any advice, any small projects, any techniques, this is the channel you need to go to. I don't think she is a podcaster, but, well, we have a connection. Let's call it that way. Yay! So, Kristen, You're going into my jar. Yonder Woman. Yay. Definitely Melinda. Do I have to say anything? She is a superhero, definitely, in the craft world. Yeah, you need to check at least her last podcasts and you will know why. She is cool. Who else I'll be nominating? 3 more people. Well, as I mentioned, because you mentioned me and I love my flower power collection, so why not give you a chance to win one set for you and for your viewer, which is Gabrielle from Once Upon a Corgi. I think I pronounced that right. That's that breed. Yup. Okay. Now, someone who dyes yarn, definitely. She has an amazing shop. Amazing. And her name is Melody, as I think I'm right. Mandarins. Yay. Check her out if you haven't done it yet. Now. And the last one. I kept it for last because she's Polish as me, so that's really cool. She doesn't live in Ireland though, but she doesn't live in Poland either. And it's Wolf and Shafa. Magdalena. Maggie. Yay. You're going into my jar. You can win some goodies. Why not? Anyone can win. Now, let's do the fun part. And remember, just once per month, because otherwise, and if I have put counters there, so 2, I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay. Now, you know the rules. I'm showing to you first. What's that? Brownie Knits Gina. Oh my god, I know Gina gave me a pattern lately, but I'm telling you, this is unexpected. Like, it's well, it's fun. Anyone who is in this jar, I really want to give you my stuff. So wait patiently, I will pick you up. This time is Gina, from Brownie Knits. So you're going to get my big set Gina, so please check my colors. 3 colors at the moment. And to be honest, I'm out of stock in 1, so yay. Maybe I'll let you know what's available if you want to get it quickly. And 1 for your viewer. Different color for your viewer. So I'll have fun packing, you know. Gina! Oh my gosh. People will think I set it up or something. Let's go to another section, which is what's on my needles. And I have 3 things on my needles. In a bag. By the way, I need a bag. I need a project bag. So if you see any flowery bag, you know, I like flowers. You can see my design. Yeah. I love flowers. See this? Yeah, I love flowers. So anything with flowers, not grandma flowers, tag me or leave me a link or even post under this video a link to some Etsy shop. I'm really interested. Obviously, if you want to donate something, I would not say no. But remember, if you want to give something to me, 1 extra from my viewers for you. So now, what I have over here. Well, I have a sock yarn, which I bought in Ireland. Sirdar. I think you say Sirdar. Sirdar. And I love it. I really love it. I still have a loads. You see how much I have. I probably will be able to do another one. And that's how far I here. Okay, I'm completely lost. Yep. Sorry. Here. This is Fish Lips Kiss Heel. And it was so cool because you see this? Halfway is one color. Another half is another color. So I did a ribbing, 64, 2 by 2, if I can call it that way, Fish Lips Kiss, stockinette stitch, and I reached this section, and I think at this moment I'm going to go back to my cream color, do a few rows with that cream, and then do toast, because last time it was really short and I want a bit. And yeah, and I want a bit. So that's that. And I'll show you how beautiful it is. It's really nice, isn't it? And if I'm going to look, how much? That's a lot. Look at this. And heel is not a contrast color, it's exactly the same. So I don't know. That's amazing. Now let's leave it. I clean it up later. Now, if you notice, when I was traveling, I was posting some photos on my Instagram. And by the way, who won today? That designer. How? I don't have a clue. Really, really. There are people in here. So, yeah. This is the one. And it's based in the 1920s. And unfortunately, I had to change stuff because pattern tells you to cast on more amount of stitches. And when I did that, I ended up, because I have a different yarn and I don't have a needle size 4 millimeters on 40 centimeters. So this is how it is. You know what I do with the hats? I just have, I got myself high sharps, and they give you a stitch marker, and I'm just placing it here and doing that. Kind of works. So at the moment, I'm like that. And because I had to change the number of pearls and knits over here, I'm just having slightly different structure, but the idea is the same. So I still classify it as a flossy. I think that's how we say it, yeah? Yeah, it's a really cool one. I don't have the cool brush like here, but I have some other stuff. Okay, and the yarn that I'm using, it's Kerry Woolen Meals, 100% wool. They normally sell it in 200 grams, so it's lovely. I'll put links down below so you can go on their website if you want to. I were in their shop and I'm delighted. The last birthday, that's where my husband took me, to the Woolen Meals. How I'm keeping it, I'm keeping an IKEA bag. So that's that. And because I don't have any more bags, another IKEA lovely thing, I'm knitting a shawl, and at the moment I'm in the freezing moment because I'll show you how beautiful it is, because my one is not going to be as pretty as this one. That's Molly from a homespun house. She dyes yarn, sells yarn. So yeah, go check her website. She has a beautiful website. And I'm using Debbie Bliss, Fine Donegal, and I think now Scylla from Twitch and Stitch podcast, she's using the same yarn, which is 95% wool, 5% cashmere, for her sweater. Different color though. So I'm feeling that we're knitting pals now. I want to knit sweater, I really do. I'm thinking about it all the time. So this is the one. And silly me, I just went with the flow. Go with the flow. Yeah, that'd be my thing, I think, because I need to frog it a bit and go back to a certain amount of stitches to do it again. oh yeah, and I'm in the middle of doing it. I'm going to show you that. See? It is beautiful with this. Oh, look at that. It's going to be amazing. With a purple. Oh, yeah. I can't wait. But I need to frog a bit. That'll be something new for me to do too. And I couldn't do that because I was very busy. I wanted to really change something in regards to shop, because at least that you can have a proper basket and stuff. So I did. There is something now there that you can use. It is a shop. Don't worry, if you find some mistakes, just let me know. I can always refund you here and there in case something is noticed, because we had a first error. I don't know, PayPal was adding an extra postage in there. So no worries, I refund money. Yeah, doesn't do that anymore. So if you find something else, let me know. I will try to correct it straight away, because here, I'm the IT guy. It's me. Make it more prettier, but go on Molly's website. In regards to this pattern, you can find a Ravelry, you can go on her website, you can find a yarn and a pattern. So, and she has a really amazing website. So yeah, I'm going to frog it, and hopefully I'm going to finish. I'm at the end of the... Well, I'm going to do this, which is kind of tricky, because... Do you know that I think that I'm purling wrong? You know, we have knitting and I have purling, and I think I purl wrong. I knit in continental style, and it's just, I'm definitely doing something wrong. I'm putting it into my lovely bag. Yeah. That's fun. Okay, so now don't forget to tag me if you see really nicely flowery bag, because I really want to see them all on Instagram. Don't be shy. Knitting I love. See it, do it. Now, section what's off my needles, and nothing. Basically nothing. I was so busy with all those things and work and visiting places that I haven't managed to do much. I haven't managed to knit much. But I can show you loads of stuff, and I can share you loads of things. So stay with me. Now, places. Well, I visited some places. Few places. I went to some places. I don't know even how to say it. Okay, I went to few places, and I'm thinking you might be interested, because if you're anything like me, you're freaking if you see yarn or anything related to fabric and wool. So this year or last year, I don't remember, but we have a friend who visits us once per year at least. He moves around, lives in different places, and his life is amazing, and he does amazing stuff. So anyway, he visited us for a short period of time, and because he's a close friend, he knows that this year Sebastian and I will have 10-year wedding anniversary. Yeah, we're 10 years together. He gave us some present. Haha, and wait a sec. And the present that we got, it's from John Hanley, okay? And you will ask, who's that? Well, basically it's the company that makes fabrics, if I can say it that way. They have their own fabrics, but they also do a custom order fabrics, but also they do throws and rugs. And we got one. Now, close your eyes, because you would want one. I was squeaking. My God, people, you have to see it. This is 95% merino wool and 5% cashmere. And it's beautiful. Well, so let me tell you more. So I was probably squiggle, making ices, just basically putting my face into it, and it clicked to my husband probably because our friend knows the guy who is the owner of this lovely company. He knows from the beginning till the end how everything is done, and it's done in Nina. So close, 30 minutes away. So Sebastian organized a surprise for me. Basically, we went over there and we saw how they make those things, and it was really lovely. Well, I don't want to spend 15 minutes showing you, so soon enough I have some footage. I will make a short clip and I will click over here or add into the show notes. If you subscribe to my channel, it'll pop in, so pop out. It will pop out. Just stay in touch. This is the one, and I see Marsha putting face into it. And sniffing. So yeah, so obviously, well, it's not obvious, but if you find that place, and I will put links and GPS if you want to go there, they have also shop. Obviously you want to be able to see what we sew, like to actually go to factory and see how everything is done. But I hope that video that I'm going to make in a while is going to be a good benefit and present for you too. But you can definitely just see shop, and maybe I'll leave a few clips over here so you know what's in there. And I got myself and Sebastian got me a present too. So this is another bag. Yep, and I'm going to show you what I bought. And they have shipping for free, I think. Worldwide. Seb got me. So obviously you guys, I can knit a scarf. I know that. But something lighter than a scarf, I don't know how you call it, but it is such a delicate. Look at this. It's almost see-through. I love it. So Seb got me this, and I got myself this color. Because if you watch Brownie Knits and Gina, and when I saw her couch, I know, couch and scarf, but I loved it. So this is kind of the same color. It's like a pinkish peach color. It's not orange, but I think that's close by. It smells so good, and this is 100% extra fine merino wool made in Ireland. Yes. So this is blue. Beautiful. And now this one will suit me better because I'm wearing purple. It's very long. I need to take you to Cliffs of Moher. Then I will wear this. Now, and lads, understand me. So that was my first day, and now listen and share my wisdom with everyone. If you're 10 plus, so if you're teen, you deserve 1 day birthday. If you're 20 plus, you deserve 2 days of birthday. And and so on and so on. And I'm 30 plus, so I deserve 3 days of birthday. So first day we went for those goodies. We went to John Hanley and I got those 2 goodies. And on the second day we went to Dublin. Basically I wanted to visit 6 shops, but we ended up with 4 in IKEA. As you can probably notice some stuff. Questions, write down below, I answer anything, whatever you see over here. So yeah, so IKEA. So the first one that we went to, do you know what? I don't want to mispronounce names of shops, definitely. So I'm going to write it down over here. So the first shop that we went to, it's in the shopping center. And I was looking for something to get for myself, and I found something interesting, which was this. And what's inside? Inside is a wool craft. That's €5.99, so €6. It smells interesting, if I can call it that way. It's maybe the paper. I think it's the paper. But anyway, I got this like jeans color, very tonal, because I like stripes or I like tonal colors. I'm not really a sparkly person at the moment anyway, everything can change. And this light gray. So together, and just to show you, so if you knit anything with this, please tag me on Instagram and show me how it knits up, because I'm wondering to mix them together. Do the one with the heel and then do another one with the heel. Do you think I will have enough? Now, shop number 2. And that was an amazing one. When you see it, you see a tiny shop, you enter, it's such a cutie, few shelves, but loads of yarn, and a table in the middle, and there are 3 ladies, say hello, who were crocheting, and I couldn't resist. I gave my coasters because, well, I just had to. So I hope you're watching and what I bought in that shop. Well, it's not cinder. It's Rico. I don't know. I heard about it and I wanted to have it. And it was sale. So you couldn't say anything more. And this is 50 grams, 187 meters. Iron. I don't think so. 60% acrylic, 20% wool, 20% alpaca. And oh, look at this. Look at this. That'd be really cool. And it's yummy. It's like a donut. You know when you cake your yarn? I would call it a donut. Smells nice. You can put a face into it. Yeah. So that's that. Visit that place. Third shop. Unfortunately, when I create that video, I will be able to show you only the entrance. I wasn't allowed to film inside, so I can just show you what I bought. And I couldn't say no. Something that I don't have in my stash, which is a king coal. One looks darker than another, but that's basically because that's how it's in the bowl, I presume. It's all those shades of grey. Yeah, I have probably 50 shades of grey over here. Yarn porn. Basically. Yeah, so it is a tweed, double knitting according to this, but I would not believe. 73 acrylic, 24 wool, 3 viscose, and it's 306 yards, 280 meters. So, I know king coal is UK, but it's made in Turkey. So that's that. And they have the same bag. And in the fourth one, I think I left everything what I had in my purse. Wallet, whatever you want to call it. And this is the shop, Winnie's Craft Cafe. So what I bought, well, I was going over that because I thought that there's still a drop sale for certain yarn, but drops always have a sale. Every month they come up with something new. So when I entered that shop, the lady told me that already they took, you know, that's not the sale anyway. So I asked what other sale they have, and they had a sale for sock yarn. Do you believe that? Now, think. I got this. So this is what the bowl has. Hopefully you can read it. 75%, 25. And one ball cost €1.75 this month. €1.75. It's a 50 grams. So you probably know you have to have at least 100 grams to make socks. So together, that's €3.50. I couldn't say no. So I bought these, these, these 3. So that's plenty, isn't it? But I think, as I know that some of it can be used for scarves, and I love that Mina's scarf, and I'm going to make one soon. Definitely. You know, with the patterns, good patterns, like with the books. You know, I'm on Goodreads, by the way, you can find me there. Although it's very hard to find people on Goodreads. I know Shannon from Successora, she mentioned she's on it, and I didn't have a clue how to find her through the application, so probably I would have to go on the computer and stuff. And yes, because she recommended a book to read, so yeah, check her last podcast. So I got these, and that takes almost all that bag. And then I saw something else. It wasn't on sale, but I just couldn't say no, because I've never worked with lace. And do you see this color? And do you see this color? And them together. It's like a wife and husband. They love each other. So I picked it up, and basically I think a while ago I knitted hat and a snood for my friend, who basically went to Dublin with me shopping, and I bought those two and I bought those two and asked her, does she like these colors? And she said yes. So I told her for her birthday, which would be May, I'm going to knit a scarf. So if you recommend, that's a yarn face. That's Mina's idea. So if you know anything, any nice shawls with lace, which I don't even know can I do a shawl with lace, let me know, because they're going to be together forever. Yay! So that was my second day of birthday, because I well deserve it. And well, we were in IKEA and I got some boxes and stuff behind me just to organize stuff in this room. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. So on the third day of my birthday, and which is actual day, because sometimes I like to celebrate the last few days when I'm still young. I'm still young. But you know, a few days before, one day before, and one day during your birthday. Oh, it doesn't matter. So anyway, so on the third day, I went to Cork, and I went to Hedgehog Fibres Days. Oh, yes, it was brilliant. It was delighted. I was happy. I was probably, I just didn't know what was going on around me, basically. When I saw yarn and then they let me to touch it, they spread it around me. I had to pick my colors, and then I even went to see how they dye things, and it was amazing. Yeah, it's really cool. So this is what I got. I got this lovely bag, and now guys, listen carefully. If you want to be spoiled during your birthday, what I'm talking about properly spoiled, you have to do it yourself. I'm just saving money for the whole year to get something amazing during my birthday, to feel good during that day. And especially when you're 30 plus, you need to feel good about yourself. So what I'm going to show you now, it is not everyday stuff that I would buy. It was just live in the moment, enjoy yourself, and bring as much money as you can into your wallet that you can spend it all and get extra from your husband, your friend, your partner, whatever. Basically, I didn't have a penny in my wallet when I left. That's good shopping. 1, 2, and 3. I got those two. What color is it? That's pollen. Pollen-ish color anyway. So, yay. I love it. I love tonal colors, and yeah. This is kind of speckly, and I think this is the most I will do. And this is typewriter. Yeah, it's amazing. And this is the sock yarn, and this is the twist sock. But look at this. I know it says socks, but that's too pretty for socks. Next, when I saw this color, which is ink, and it looks exactly. It shows, the camera shows actually, it gets that. Ooh, I had to get not one, not two, but three. And I was asked what I'm going to do with the yarn. And I said, they're just calling me. They just want to be my baby. They just want to be my babies. So yeah, I'm not going to, oh, look at that. Yeah, that's a twist. And this is sock yarn. Okay. Or, guys, look at this. I can do that. Close your eyes, close your eyes. Now, I'm not really a person with the red. If the red, I need to say something. It needs to be, oh my God, this is like a, how to explain this red? Okay. Have you ever seen commercials with the big stars and they have a red dress, silk red dress? This is something like this. This is exactly it. This is like the proper red lipstick. This is like a proper red dress. This is like, yeah, this is mine. I don't know what I'm going to make it with this. It's going to stay with me for another year and I'll be hugging it all the time. And then, even though I said I'm not really a sparkly person, but when I saw this is a pheasant, I just needed to have it. Because, just amazing. I love it. I'm not even sure if that red would go along because there's no red in it. You will find like khaki color, I call it, you know, those army ones. So you have a kind of brownish to green, and it's that green. You have orange. Oh my God, I saw one yarn over there which was the different shade of orange, and I love orange. Oh, it would be so cool. I'm going to get it one day anyway. And the quality, oh my God, I could put my face into it. So I'm just going to show you my babies, or look at that. Look at this, that would be amazing. So if you know what I can do with a sock yarn, ish 150 grams, am I right? Is that 100? Yeah. 100 gram, 150, and 150. I would really want to know, because for me, even though it says socks, I can't hide such a beautiful yarn into my shoes. It need to be, yeah, it need to. Well, now you probably, if you haven't started throwing tomatoes at me, you're probably doing it now. So I'm going to leave it that way. But that was my birthday and I'm 30 plus. And this is my idea for you ladies. If you're 40 plus, I can't wait to be 40 plus. I would have 4 days birthday. Or I'd be 50 plus, I will have 5 days. Think about 70 plus, have 7 days of something like this. Amazing. And at that stage, family should gather and help out to make that 7 days. Well, this is my idea anyway. So I would suggest you post a photo over here to the Hedgehog Fibres website because it's amazing. And as to mention again, Beata is giving one skein, well she's giving 2, but it's a birthday cake and I think the second one's for me. But definitely one, it's a birthday cake, so I'm going to give you my piece of cake. And with this thing, please don't forget to leave a comment down below. You can suggest with anything, with the yarn, what I can do with it. You know, you can tell me what would you do for your birthday if you're 40 plus or you're 50 plus. What do you think about that idea? Would you go along with it? It's almost over. I'm going to cry because now I should have a music that always goes at the end of any nice meeting which I have with you lads. So even though I have so much yarn and I support as much as I can to local yarns, I would love to be able to get some yarn from abroad if I can. Why? I work full-time, that's why I can afford to save some money and during 3 days in the year have a blast. I know I want to be able to travel around the world, and as I notice I have so many of you over there around the world, if you have any local yarn that you have from your country, please let me know, tag me. Okay guys, so I know I have so many of you up there and I would love to get in touch with some of your local yarns. If you would like to donate, give a present to me and to one of the viewers, feel free so, you can contact me. And I'm talking about global here, you know, you don't have to be European Union, outside. Anyone there who has connection to yarn, please get in touch with me. I'll be so open and happy to show it, edit to giveaways, or even make something with it. Oh yeah, obviously. I think that's all. So you can also let me know, leave links over there to yarns in your areas that you would recommend. You can also link or tag me in regards bags, because I'm looking for perfect bags for myself too. Flower power, that's flower power. Well, like I said, all that stuff that is for birthday is a present for me, to me, for me. And this is how I spoiled myself, because no one else can spoil your rotten as you do. Right, so let's finish it with big hugs. I'm so happy there's so many of you over there that would like to, you don't mind me talking about yarn, which is unbelievable. Most people would just run away. So I'm so happy for you to be here, and I hope you subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. You can find me as knittingILove almost everywhere. Bye!